I'm Yoko, and with DeviantArt seemingly self-destructing lately, I thought it would be fun to go and look at my old DeviantArt page that I started back in 2014. I used it for maybe 4 years, not quite sure. This is a part 1, and during this video I want you guys to look at my old art and tell me ones that you'd like to see me redraw in a future video. It should come out in 2 weeks. With that said, this is a long video, so let's get right into it. Oh boy, it's been forever. Okay, so here we are back at my DeviantArt. Here's a sneak peek of some of the art stuff, but let's look at my, my info first. Basic info. My favorite color is blue. I love anime. I love Warriors. I love Pokemon. I love Steven Universe. I love music. I love Homestuck, and I take requests. Very, easy to read, I see. I do not take requests. I think I was begging for requests for most of these, because I didn't know what to draw, but most of this stuff is still accurate. Now let's hop into my gallery. I can't actually show you the sensitive content ones, because I'm not logged in, and it makes you log in. There's so many pop-ups, because I'm not logged in, and it makes you log in to view them, but just know that if it says sensitive content, it's usually just themes with potential blood or something, but edgy, you know? Danganronpa and Warrior Cats adjacent type stuff. This one was pastel gore though, and I do like this one, so if you do want to check them out, just check out the link below. But yeah, I'm gonna go from my newest to my oldest art. I won't be clicking on every piece of art, kind of just the ones that are more detailed probably, but here is a drawing of 707 from Mystic Messenger. I believe I was attempting to do a semi-realistic drawing of him. There's a lot more things I could have done, but overall, I still think it's pretty good. I made this back when it took me way too long to find out where it says you published it, but I was 18 here. And this is the point where I had basically moved on from DeviantArt and was just occasionally posting some things I liked from, Amino that I had made. But yeah, this was a drawing I did of my boyfriend, who is still my boyfriend. I think it's alright. This was an art style challenge I did with Nagito, with one that I think just traced the sprite that he had, and then the other ones I did some styles of Gravity Falls, Death Note, Ikimaru, who I really liked and still really like, Ouran High School Host Club, and No Game No Life. It's actually been a while since I've done a drawing style challenge, and I used to do a few of them on the channel, so if you guys are interested in me doing more of these, let me know. Okay, so I really liked this drawing at the time. So, the Ishimaru and Mondo shippers are scary, but I was more so interested in Chihiro and Mondo back then. I still like both of the ships, but there's something cute about this one that makes me really like it. If you know the game of Danganronpa, by the way, and you know a certain thing, it's not related to that. I meant in a non-despair AU thing. But yeah, I still really think this drawing is cute. I did this back on the Danganronpa Amino, back when they had a bunch of challenges that would have different things for you to draw. This one I believe was a rain challenge. Draw something related to the rain. And I really miss challenges like that because they gave you a prompt and it gives you something to go off of, and then you have creativity from there. That was an art assignment, and so was that. I believe this one was you had to do a collage of different paper. On each paper you had to use a different art medium to draw the picture. It's not that good, but I can see I did cross-hatching here, probably graphite there, colored pencils maybe, pastels, gouache, don't know exactly. And I remember really liking that cat drawing I did, and it was with charcoal pencils. I still think it's pretty cool. So this was a drawing I did where I combined my 2 favorite Pokemon, which is an Espeon and a Sandshrew, and I think they're really cute. I might do more fusions in the future because they're pretty fun to do. This one I'm going to click on. So this one was drawing Jade from Homestuck with every single outfit she's ever appeared in, I believe. And I did it like a broken mirror sort of way where each frame would be a different part of her outfit while I kept her in the same pose. I'd be interested in redrawing this one if anyone's interested in seeing me. It looks like this was back when I was 17, so we're going back in age. I still really love Jade from Homestuck. And this is another art style challenge I did, this time with Chihiro, and I did a lot of art styles. So here's the normal art style, Adventure Time, Angel Beats, Animal Crossing, Attack on Titan, Ava's Demon. I should check on Ava's Demon and see if they're actually doing anything nowadays. Black Butler, Code Geass, Danny Phantom, Digimon, Lavender Town, and My Style. Can you tell I like Chihiro? So this was my old Animal Crossing town when I made a town in New Leaf where I named myself Jade from Homestuck. So I drew Jade with everyone in the town as actual animals, and the drawing's not the best. It's hard to kind of pick out things, but I do think it's cute. There's Greta up there, Coach, Blue Bear, Gaston, Biscuit, Mira, Sky, Violet, I think that's Henry, and Renee. I used to really like just drawing the actual villagers as animals that I was living with, and I think it's really cute in general. I believe I was inspired by a bunch of other artists that used to do this at the time. I would be down for redrawing this, but I also would be down for redrawing this with my current town, if that's what you want to see. This is fan art of a Bo Burnham song, but with me. If you know the song, you know the song. And this is Mahiro from Danganronpa. And also, if you're wondering what I was drawing on back then, I believe it was either I had gone onto Ibis Paint on my phone and was drawing with a stylus and or my finger, or I think specifically with this one, it was back when I was still drawing on my 3DS and I was using Pokemon Art Academy because I had a phase of just doing all my digital art on my 3DS, which goes to show you that your things that you have should not hold you back. This one, I think it's pretty obvious. I just traced after the Xerneas, and it was me combining Xerneas and Arceus. Not Arceus, Arcanine. Tricky Wee was doing her showing off Pokemon Fusion series, and I was trying to get into it. So these, fun fact, some of these I really like, but these are also very rushed because all of these came out on 4/13 of that year, and I was trying to get through as many of the main characters in alphabetical order as I could. So this was me speed running as many drawings as I could in like one day. So here's Equius punching the screen. I think I like him. He's pretty cool. Dirk, Dave, Damara with a hentai shirt and a censored background. That's fun. Cronus being a slime ball and asking, "Hey, you wanna date me?" Arania and Aradia. I think all in all these drawings are pretty cute, and if you want to see me redraw any of them, just let me know. Again, this is me doing another Pokemon Fusion to try to get into Tricky Wee's video. And this is a drawing of Ibuki, and fun fact, that was the first drawing I ever posted to the Danganronpa Amino. Here is the Stinky Boy Ashfur. And this was an old art piece for school. I had to use watercolor, and fun fact, I do not like watercolor. I don't really like how it's hard to control it, and I prefer mediums that you can fix, like acrylic paint and stuff like that. So, not my favorite drawing, but this is an OC of mine. Her name's Stella. So I believe I was following a prompt thing for OC drawing challenge that I was doing. So these are some OCs of mine. This is Shadow and this is Smudge. I still have these OCs to this day. Technically Smudge's name is Blake, but he just goes by Smudge because I read Warrior Cats and it stuck, and now I just can't stop calling him Smudge, even though he's very different from Smudge. But yeah, it's just them reading, and it's really cute. Just like, he's reading some kind of drama, and he's like, that changes everything, and Shadow's just trying to learn how to read. And then his mom in the background is just like, are you aware that we own a couch, boys? This one's not really the best drawing. Physics and things, how does it work? Everything is leaning, including the man. But this is another OC of mine, Blizzard, but he's facing from the back and you can barely make him out. Small blood warning for this one because there's some thorns digging into someone and there's some blood tripping. So look away if you don't want to see that one. But I really liked this drawing back when I made it. So I based it off of what they were named after. So she was Nightshade, she was Rose, and he was Thorn. And he also has passed away, so the whole blood thing makes sense. But yeah, gonna move on because there's blood here. If I do redraw this one, I might get rid of some of the blood so it's not as oofy. I forgot that I shipped this. I kind of started shipping this as kind of like a crack thing. Just like, haha, why not? So this is Emporium and Damara from Homestuck. Here's a little random sketch I did. These are a bunch of random characters I was drawing. Again, I believe this was on my DS. This is Ibuki holding Twilight Sparkle because their hair was similar, and I thought it was cute, and I loved them both. This was an art challenge I did at school where there was like a contest for something related to different countries and things. So I just drew a bunch of dogs that related to the countries and gave them a flag. Buzzywind. So fun fact, if you follow me on Instagram, you might know I have OCs that are... I have an OC for each Pokemon type. Originally they were ponies. So this is June as a pony. Hi Nora, you were very cute. I drew Nora and Toph together because they were both melon related. If you've seen Ruby or Avatar. This is a moody drawing of some of my OCs with Silver, Onyx, Belle, and Smudge. Again, I still have all of them, but this is when they were children. This is Rose and Thorn again. They were twins. Another one of my pony OCs that I turned into, like, human OCs later. Lucky Chip has become Jane later. This one's sad. This is Destiny's Last Rest, because originally she was a little ghost pony. And oh boy, Hetalia fan art. Yeah, I used to watch Hetalia, so here's Poland and Lithuania. This is the Destiny pony that was just on screen. There's so many ads. And this is like a little edgy blurb about what her backstory is. She is no longer this edgy as a human. I think this one might have been one of / the first drawing I made on my 3DS. But it is a OC of mine that is named Russet now, but he used to be named Thunder. Gee, I wonder why. Totally not a coincidence that I had an OC named Shadow and an OC named Thunder. But yeah, his name is Russet now, and he looks a lot different than this. Wolf Children fan art, I believe I was just referencing an actual screenshot. Let me click on this one. So this is all of the ponies I made in for each Pokemon type, and all of these exist as humans now. Some of them are still pretty accurate to what they look like here, and some of them have changed a lot. Some of my favorites include my Grass-type pony, who is looking very concerned at the Fire-type pony. I still really like the Poison pony. Fairy pony's very cute, but she's very different now. The electric pony looks nothing like how my electric trainer looks. Same with like the flying pony and the water pony. And the rock pony. But overall, I think these are really cute. Again, I did this on my DS. You can tell when I did things on my DS a lot of the times because there will be like a blank space in one corner, and that's because that's where the Pokemon Art Academy logo would be, and I had to paint over it. Going back to me not liking watercolor, this is me painting a Quetzal for class. Oh, so we're getting into me just drawing random Pokemon. So half the time I would draw Pokemon, I would just kind of reference official images that I found, and sometimes I would draw them in original poses. I think I was doing a thing where I would name them too, so you're gonna see a bunch of just, here's an Azurill, here's an Abomasnow, and if you go to my actual thing and click on them, they probably have names and stuff. This one's super cute. Also, side note, if you notice the weird choice in framing and perhaps pictures being blurry, that is because back when I was doing these, I didn't really have a camera to take pictures of them with, not even like a good phone. So I would take pictures using my laptop, so that's why they look like this. But I really like this picture. This is my OC Shadow with his friend Lily. She's very cute. I love both of these. I would be down to redrawing this. Also, just look at the desperation while we ignore the ads. Just random Shadow Lily. Tell me requests, please. I very obviously did not know what to draw. More Hetalia fan art. This time it's Italy. And as you can see, I struggled with lighting so much. He is so dark on the screen. So I think this drawing is funny just for the pure chaos of who's involved in it. I just plopped every single thing I was into at the time in one drawing. So we have an Espeon that is supposed to represent me. We have Fluttershy from My Little Pony, Jayfeather from Warriors, Jade from Homestuck, and Masky from the Creepypasta fandom. And they're all dressed up for Christmas and celebrating together, and this is just really funny to me. I had actually been planning to redraw this around Christmas time just to go back to the funny memories, but I would be down for redrawing this for the video if you want me to. Here's Lily again getting ready to swim with her goofy goggles and her little pool floaty. She's adorable. Here's a cat boy and his dog with very bright lighting. Side note, Shadow and a lot of the people from his universe are actually cats that can turn into people. It's complicated. It's, middle school writing. But I got too attached to it, so I cannot let them go. But yeah, here's Shadow, and it says his dog, but this is Lily's dog, Luna. Again, really, really bad lighting. Shadow, you can not even see him. I was so good at this. But this is Lily with a bunch of the puppies at her house. And she's saying, that one's Luna. I think she likes you. So this goes into the drawing that was the other time. I would be down to redraw this one, but it sucks because the lighting is so bad, so it would be hard to compare, that much. This is just a ship page of Terezi and Jade from Homestuck, and I'm pretty sure that I made this for, a friend of mine at the time. Just a bunch of cute ship art. I don't know why I censored the kiss. If I had to guess, I censored it because I could not draw the kiss. Some studies from things that I found. This is an image of a Dave Strider cosplayer that I found online that I made a grid to try to practice shading and stuff. And this is of my dog at the time, and sadly she recently passed away, but it's a good drawing. So I am a kiss up to my teachers. I was obsessed with Homestuck, and at this point in time I would go to my teachers and be like, hey, what zodiac are you? And they would tell me, and then I would make a drawing that was semi-based on their class and then draw the Homestuck characters relating to it. So here's Nepeta and Mulin just being like, does this count as math? And they're like, not really, but I still say it's perfect. And then I would give it to the teacher. Because, interests go burr. But yeah, these two are just shipping, and I'm like, hey, hi, my math teacher, do you want this? This is when I was 14, so we're a lot younger here. And speaking of, this is the one that I made for my English teacher at the time. She was a Pisces, and she also really liked Charlie Brown, so I emulated that style. So I drew Pfeffery and Mina in a Charlie Brown style, just reading. And I remember she put this one up in the class, so I had to stare at that for a year. This is a weird ship, but it was a request, I believe. And also, if you're wondering why it's so crunchy, I was using MS Paint. But yeah, I have no idea. Not really a ship I would go for. Pretty sure Mina, at least in my opinion, should be a lesbian. But just my headcanon. Speaking of lesbians, the next thing up was Kanaya and Rose kissing. We live for this. Again, I would be down for redrawing this one. It's not the best photo quality, but it's really cute, and it's an iconic scene in Homestuck. This one, again, just a reference of my drawing. I was trying to draw things in real life. Fun fact, I still have this plushie, little stuffed animal. He doesn't really have a name. His name is just Chihuahua, and I've had him since I was 4. So he's been around a long time. He lost his nose to a dog a long time ago. Another sketch of Chiquita. Gamzee eating some soper pie and looking off to the side. Again, a lot of these are super blurry. Oh, hey, Belle and Rose. I actually redrew this picture, and I'll throw up the redrawing on the side if you're interested. So I have gone back and looked at some of these to find things to redraw before. A little button I did of Aradia. There's Brightheart. So I did a lot of just designing Warrior Cats drawings, and I'm actually redrawing a lot of Warrior Cats and making designs for them recently. I do one a day for a warm-up drawing. So I have actually remade a Brightheart drawing before. Again, very blurry, but this is Carcat versus his dad. And if you haven't read Homestuck, you're probably like, what do you mean that's his dad? Don't worry about it. Super blurry, which makes me sad because I actually think this was cute. Picture of Karkat and John speaking for the first time, at least from Karkat's perspective. Again, weird Homestuck stuff. I'm sorry if you don't know what Homestuck is. Just, carcinogeneticists began trolling ectobiologists. Greetings, worthless human. Again, cute scene. And then this is like a bunch of chibi drawings, so here's Human, Aradia, and Solix going to like some kind of dance. And here's Jade and Dave cuddling. It looks like Dave is playing with her ear. Here's Tigerheart, apparently. He is so dark and it's hard to tell anything about him here. A very blurry picture of Solix in the corner of the picture. Always love it. Is this Brambleclaw? Yeah, Bramblestar. Again, a lot of these are just, here's a cat on a piece of paper. Berry Nose. Black Star, I believe. Chibi John and his dad. This is really funny because I believe canonically John is now a trans girl and her name is June. So this is really funny. So, you know, good for her. I haven't read any of the recent Homestuck stuff, but I have heard that. So, you know, that's cool. Here they are as a bunny. Here they are with Casey, I believe. I drew a bunch of them right here. Here's Aradia and Damara. Chibi Kanaya wearing Equius's outfit. This is back when I was outfit swapping a lot of the trolls. Nepeta dressed up as Gamzee. Some kittens. Oh, it looks like they're Dovewing and Bumble Stripes kits. That didn't age well. Karkat dressed up as Kanaya. Dovewing and Bumble Stripe cuddling. A really badly framed picture of my OC Nightshade, who does not look like that. Believe that's Bumble Stripe, yeah. Outfit swap of Solix. Outfit swap with Tavros wearing Pfeffry's outfit. And it seems like he does not like that he's wearing a skirt. Aradia wearing Terezi's outfit. This was my dog Chiquita's birthday. Is this Golden Flower? Yeah, Golden Flower. And then, who's this? Oh, Rain Whisker. Again, just drew a bunch of cats back then. Rippletail. A shiny Rattata. I do actually have a shiny Rattata in one of my games, but it might have been lost at this point. Pfeffry wearing Eridan's cloak while he's like, haha, so funny. I don't know. This is not the ship if you have not seen Homestuck. Chiquita howling. But here's Matuna and Solix. The 4 original kids with stuff that's relating to what happens to them. I do like the squirrel flight and leaf pull drawing. They kind of reminded me of me and my sister. So this is a cute one. I wouldn't mind redrawing this. But Celebi. Yeah, this is me asking what would you like to see more of, because again, I would beg for requests because I didn't know what to draw and I didn't know what people wanted to see. So here's Shadow in the corner, Espeon, Karkat, J-Feather, Jeff the Killer, my pony Sona, because I didn't know what people wanted and I had a lot of things I could draw. Karkat and Terezi, this is very cute. Again, I might want to redraw this. I don't know how many people actually know what Homestuck is, because a lot of people in the premiere of my Sona chat was like, I have no idea what this is. And honestly, good for you. Lionheart. It's so cool looking back at these designs I have, because I have redesigned some of them and they look a lot different. Like, I'll put my Lionheart on the side to reference it. This is my OC Onyx. I still have them. More of them. A bunch of Espeons doing different things. I apparently had to justify what I had been doing, so I guess I hadn't posted in a while. So it looks like I was sleeping a lot, being angry because I couldn't figure out what to draw, being confused about what to draw, I guess singing, playing video games, and reading Homestuck, it looks like. So yeah, been lazy, upset, couldn't draw simple as Invader Zim. I don't know why I was drawing Invader Zim. I haven't even seen that show. Can't think of what to draw. Yeah, basically just what I've been saying. Oh, okay, so it wasn't me singing, I just kept getting distracted. Rest in peace, Chopper. She was one of my grandma's dogs. Again, really cute picture of Shadow and Lily. They're like children, so they're not like ship, but it's like a cute childhood type of thing. And Lily has changed her design now. She no longer has these streaks. But yeah, they're really cute. Just Shadow being a sad, edgy boy. Vriska Circuit with the date written down and a big old glare. I believe this car cat drawing is where I first started reading Homestuck. I also think that I was going to draw a sickle in his hand, but I didn't get it right and it was making me upset. So I just made him have a fist. Aradia. I remember this cat. This cat I drew based on a smudge that was on the wall, and I thought it looked vaguely like a cat, so I drew this. Is that what I wrote? Yes. I saw a smudge and it looked like a cat, so I drew a cat with patterns similar to it. Because, you know, sometimes you just look at random things and you get inspiration. Oh, hi, Smile Dog. Again, I used to like creepypasta back then. We're ignoring that. It is a bad prologue to a thing I was gonna write, I think. I like this picture, but the art is very dark and it's hard to find out. I don't agree with notice the similarities, haha. But I had drawn Ravenpaw, Gravepaw, and Firepaw and compared them to Jaypaw, Lionpaw, and Hollypaw. And I drew Tiger Star up here and Ashfur down here. So it was just comparing this arc with this arc. Very different arcs, but the drawing's cute. And speaking of, there's Ashfur. And there is Bulbasaur. I can't click on this one, but it's Aunt Pelt's death if you're interested. Here's Broken Star. Very blurry Broken Star. I was so good at taking pictures. Red Tail. My OC Rose when she was young. Aunt Pelt. Hawk Frost. Jay Feather and Lion Blaze. I do kind of like this patterning. It's a bit extra. I was very extra of how I drew the cats. Now I'm very simple with how I design my cats because I kind of think about what if these have to be animated at some point. So I kind of more so design them along those lines. But Jay Feather is my favorite cat. Ivy Pool, more sensitive content. It is Tiger Star's death. If you've seen any of those images, you know what the deal is. Fungus, someone's OC, I believe. Yeah. Very cute OC. Dovewing, I think. Yeah. Hollyleaf. Jeff the Killer. You know the images everyone was doing with these, just half before the incident and then half after the incident. Laughing Jack was my favorite, and this is not me going on a date with Laughing Jack. This is a friend of mine. But it's very cute. Who is this? Dustpelt. This is Dustpelt. This was an art assignment where we had to do a grid and redraw an image. And this was when Fennekin was revealed, I believe. So I drew Fennekin because I loved them so much. And then Delphox made me cry. More OC stuff with Rose. Oh, it says Thorn. It says Torch here, but his name is Thorn now. But Rose, Thorn, and Shadow. Like I said, they can turn into cats. Another picture of Chiquita. There's the pony Sona I mentioned in my Making Sonas video where I said I made one in the past, but I really don't like the colors. So if you guys are interested, I would be down to redraw this, but with my current Sona I have, that might be cute. Greninja, Absol, just some sketches. I Want to Suck Your Blood, just a cat being a vampire. This one, I believe, was my friend Andrew really liked cats. And I think he was annoying me that day, so he asked me to draw him as a cat. And I just drew him in a princess dress, looking annoyed. So I think that's where that came from. Edgy picture of Shadow being afraid of ending up like his mom. I promise I don't mean to keep having evil moms in my stories. It just kind of happens. I love my mom. Cute little leaf pool drawing. An apom drawing that I'm pretty sure I very heavily referenced off of something else on the internet. So, don't witch hunt me if this is just straight up copying someone. Crow feather. Oh geez, mouse fur. Mouse fur, honey, I made you so blurry. Why? Also, you're so complicated. I have a design for mouse fur now, and she's so simple. Random kitty couple. Darkrai, and oh, I wanted to draw some of the warrior cats as humans, but I think Yellowfang is the only one I ever ended up doing. But I would be interested in making a video where I design some warrior cats as humans if you guys are interested. Or alternatively, I could make a video where I design some Galaxy Clan cats as humans, if that's something you're interested in. I've been meaning to at least draw Ember Feather because I really want to draw the emo boy. But yeah, here's a human Yellowfang design I did. I kept her ears and tail because I liked cat girls and cat boys. Here's Sceptile, and here's more MS Paint art with me being edgy with my OC and Nightshade. More MS Paint art. This is my OC Pepper. She's kind of a Moss Kit situation if you know warrior cats, so yeah. This, I believe, was a request for someone's OCs. Hi, Blue Star. I'm kind of just going through most of these because they're just kind of like, here's a cat. Oh, hey, blurry picture of a cat. And then like a few of them are scenes. This is Longtail. Again, very hard to see him. I lean a little bit more into the fact that everyone sees him kind of as a cream color, but I still really like Silver Longtail. Here's some scenes from the first book. This is Firepaw meeting Greypaw for the first time. I would be interested in redrawing some of these if you guys are interested. This one I think is my favorite. It's when Firepaw and Greypaw were out hunting and Ravenpaw got a adder. And that is a very short adder, but in general I think this is really cute. I also referenced this in my upcoming map that I'm still working on. This, I believe, was a friend's OC that I drew. And this, I think, is the first drawing I made in MS Paint. I could be incorrect. But as you can see, I cropped it perfectly, and I did great. This is Yellowfang's death. Again, the lighting is bad, but I'd be down for redrawing this if you want some pain. And there's a Ditto. We're almost at the end, I swear. Here is Tiger Star, a shiny Ghastly, Firestar, Dunsparce, a very blurry Mew, an Arceus that looks like I straight up traced him. Don't know if I did, but it definitely looks like I did. Ninetales, Houndoom. Also, I remember I named all of these, and I don't remember the name I chose for all of them, and I'm too lazy to click on them individually. But I do remember I named the Houndour Inuyasha. Oh, geez. So I had a boyfriend in middle school, and you know, if you know any relationships in middle school, you know it wasn't that interesting or important. But I made him a little booklet for Valentine's Day where it just said, like, I love you and blah, 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 and you're super sweet. And then it ended with this picture where I was kissing him on the cheek and being, like, all cute with Happy Valentine's Day. And the plan for when I gave it to him was I was going to kiss him on the cheek when he got to this point, but I chickened out and ended up running away. So, there's that. Here's Sandstar. Not Sandstar, Sandstorm. She would have been a very interesting Sandstar, but her design is very complicated here. I don't think I've redesigned her yet, but if I did, I think I would keep some of the swirls, but definitely simplify her, but I do like how this swirl on her knee looks. Also, side note, I don't know where to post all the warrior cat designs I'm making. I was thinking of making like a Tumblr thing, like how Ursa Day and Nifty Senpai have, but I don't know how to do that, so we'll see in the future. Pokemon galore. Here we have Leafeon, Deoxys, another page for that Valentine's thing. A cute Butterfree. This Butterfree is really cute. They're holding a flower. I don't know what's going on with the background, but that's a really cute Butterfree. And if I had to guess, I probably named it Henrietta. Real quick, it's just going to be on screen for a second, but here's a Scourge drawing, And I'm going to scroll down and he's going to have some blood on his paws because he is an edgy boy. And here it is. Oh, look at the edge. Oh, so much blood. So Hot Topic. In general, I do like how that drawing is. And now it's going off screen. Squirrel Flight, very cute. This Raven Paw, I've redrawn this, I believe, like 2 times. At least semi-redrawn, at least based on it. I have redrawn him like 2 years ago, and then I redrew him sometime this year. So I will have put them on screen to show them next to him, just to see the change over time in art. And there's Gray Stripe. Here's an Espeon, and a White Storm, which honestly kind of looks more like a dog than a cat, but I still think it's pretty cute. And I think we're almost done. Yeah, so this is the last page. This is Yellowfang, a very, very blurry Yellowfang where you can barely tell what's going on. This was a Warrior Cat OC of mine. I don't think I ever drew her after this one time. And based on how many patterns and stuff she has, I do not blame myself. That looks like a nightmare. And this is the first drawing I ever posted, and it is untitled. This was from a how to draw manga type thing. And I posted it on January 18th, 2014. So I was 13, going to be 14 very soon. And that's my DeviantArt. If anything stuck out to you, let me know in the comments, and I'm making a part 2 where I redraw some of these art pieces. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you could like, subscribe, and check out my socials linked below. I do not use DeviantArt, but if you guys want to look at my old profile and see my cringy descriptions, then go for it. But with that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next week where we're looking at Galaxy Clan's neighboring clans, Bug Clan, Sharp Clan, and Creek Clan. Peace!